Okay guys, it's Monday, which means we need to pack a new car bag. If you're new here, a car bag is basically a bag that I keep in my car. It never, ever, ever comes out. It's got snacks, toys, extra clothes, swimming suits, all the things that you could need. So let's pack it together. So this is from last week. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I'm gonna take out. And then there's some stuff that I am just gonna leave in here. And then I swear every week I learn of something that I wish I would have had. Like, okay, crap, I wish I had this in my bag. So in here, I've got a bunch of animals. Palmer loves to play with these. And then also so do my big kids. And then I don't know if you saw my eating out video, but I had Play-Doh. So I added a couple more of those. My kids loved playing with Play-Doh at the dinner table. So we're gonna leave the Play-Doh in here. And then I always have olive ointment because Palmer drools a lot. So she gets a lot of rashes. She has pretty sensitive skin. And then active skin repair. For Palmer, she gets a bum rash, or for my bigs, if they fall, get a scrape, bleed, cut, anything like that. I feel like in the summer with bikes and scooters, you always need this. And then I am gonna throw in a couple of little things like this drawing pad. Got my kids water wow for Oaks, some stickers, and a little sticker pad. I always like to have toys in here in case we do end up going to eat out, in case we're somewhere we need to be. I get an oil change and I need a couple like dinky toys to keep them entertained. Got some snacks for Palmer. She loves these puffs. For snacks, always make sure that they are things that are packaged. Not chocolate, nothing that's gonna melt or go bad in the heat because they are gonna stay in my car all week. The bag's looking a little low, so I'm gonna add a couple things. I'm gonna add in some beef sticks, add in some That's It bars, also gonna add in some fruit leathers. Okay, and then Palmer, I always bring her actually a bunch of outfits because between spit up and blowouts, I feel like I change her frequently. Okay, then we got a pair of pajamas for my bigs. I feel like in the summer, we're always out late and I'm always wanting to put my kids in pajamas before we leave places. So if they fall asleep, they're easy to transfer into their bed. And then it's just nice to have an extra pair of clothes in case they have an accident, get dirty, anything like that. And then along with that, always some extra pair of underwear, diapers for Palmer, wipes for Palmer, and for dirty hands or messy faces. Swimming suits for my kids. I feel like in the summer, we always run into like water, ponds, splash pads, whatever. And I always wish that I had a swimming suit, so I always keep it in my car. Okay, and then this week, I actually wish that I had socks for both my kids. They wear Crocs everywhere, so they never have socks on. We went up to my parents' house and they wanted to put on some muck boots, and I was like, oh, I don't even have socks. And then I realized for like tramp parks, bowling, anything like that, they're never wearing socks, so it'd be nice to have an extra pair just in case we need them. So I did put socks in here this week. That's it for everything in my car bag. Let's go load it in the car, and I'm gonna show you what toys I put in the car to have throughout the week as well. Okay, always, I've got my baby carrier. Love that for Palmer. And then I always have a blanket so I can lay it out and put her in a blanket. Got my car bag. I always bring Oaks' bike. Scotty's scooter. Oaks likes both bikes and he likes to switch through both, so I just always bring both everywhere. Both of their helmets. I have Oaks' football and then a soccer ball. They like to play with balls at the park. Okay, and then my kids are obsessed with this rocket stomper. They love to use it at the park as well. And that is everything. I will add stuff throughout the week, but this is what I start with. Let me know what you're packing in your car bag this week. Love you guys. Bye.